Look at this video and you see whatever this guy says. Huh? He's an Arab Muslim.
Israel is 3,000 years old, 75 years young. And this is not coming from a Jew, but from a proud Muslim. The prophets of God whom I believe in were Israelites. A significant number of these prophets disseminated their teachings in the land of Canaan, a land which Joshua bin Nun later renamed Israel. And then King David proclaimed Jerusalem as the nation's capital. Yes, Mia, it wasn't Donald J. Trump, it was King David. Even Jesus of Nazareth, Mia, called the land Israel in the Gospel of Matthew. The Roman Emperor Hadrian expelled Jews from Israel, erasing the name Judea. He supplanted it with the Roman Latin term Syria Palestina, which evolved into Palestine. Similarly, the city of Shechem was changed to Neapolis or Nablus, which means in Roman Latin, new city or new place. The Jewish people, dear Mia, are not foreign colonialists in the land of Israel. I wish you to inform your audience that Israelis and Palestinians ought to coexist peacefully, and that peace is the only way, not marring history or disseminating falsehoods.
Whatever he says, you can't argue. It's factual. He's stating whatever is facts. Tapi, well, people dengar the other side pula, the opposing punya view, is also facts. Itu pun facts, ini pun facts. So then orang nak percaya mana? So people have made up their minds. They want to believe what they want to believe. Some people over the course of things, eventually they decide to tukar belief dia. They go this way or that way. Tapi I think for clarity purposes lah, yang bagi orang tak nampak. Most people tak nampak. Everybody loses the plot. Divorce the two issues. There are two issues here, bukan one. We confuse between the two. We imagine they have one issue. Okay, what's the first issue? The first issue is what this guy is talking about lah. The place, the area tu, was depending on type. It was Israel, it was Palestine, it was Syria, it was Canaan, whatever. And by history, the Muslims, the Jews, the Christians live together in the Middle East. All have the right to be in the Middle East. That's where they were created, that was where they were born. Of course, we can't deny that the European Jews datang balik, they were not born in Israel, they were born in Europe. Tapi their ancestors semua all came from Israel. Because they were ousted because of the war and all these things, they went to Europe. Now they came back to their homeland. They panggil kampung lah. So, kalau you kata kampung you somewhere, doesn't mean you were born there. Macam kampung I kat Penang. That's where my father is, that's where my relatives are and all this. But I was born here at University Hospital. I'm a KL boy. Tapi, I call Penang my kampung lah. That one, if something happened to my kampung, I'll be upset and I feel that I belong there and I own that Penang punya part tu, rumah-rumah of my grand aunt semua tu kat situ, right? So, dia sama konsep. Okay, so therefore, the world is big enough. Semua boleh duduk, live together, bukan ramai population pun, Israel dengan Gaza tu. Enough to live in the land, live together. So, peace is the way. Agreed, totally agree they must live in peace. Tapi sekarang ni, apa isu dia? Is it just because they cannot live together? Ataupun, now I'm going to talk about the second issue. Second issue is, at the point when Britain carved the piece of land, nak create an Israeli sovereign state, it is not about permitting Jews to live there or not. It is to create satu section and bagi kata, okay, ini khas untuk the Jews, which is not kepunyaan British. The people yang ada situ tu dah living there were all. Ada Muslims, Christians, Jews dah live there dah. Tapi dia create satu place tu untuk exclusive for the Jews. Now, bila nak buat yang tu, to implement that, they started illegally occupying, acquiring. Dia drive orang, dia commit genocide, dia halau, nakba tu apa, halau bunuh orang semua, and take over their homes. Rumah orang dah build dengan duit dia, dengan tenaga dia, they have a home there, They raised their family there. They lived and died there. Berapa lama, suddenly foreign people, just because dia kata itu kampung dia, they come and take over the house. Atau dia roboh rumah tu. Dia bunuh orang situ. And dia ambil that place, dia duduk situ, dia occupy their premise tu. Dia kata itu hak dia. Now that is the second issue. That is second. That's got nothing to do about living together in peace. You can't live together in peace by going to somebody's house, kicking them out of the house, murdering their families, imposing blockade on them, and then make it your home, and therefore you say, see, you cannot reject peace. But I took over your home. You now have to go somewhere else to build a house. Ataupun apa ni. So I took whatever. I've stolen from you your home, your place that you live. Bukannya I come to live together with you, bukan. So that is the second issue. This is the issue on why there is a war in Palestine. This is the issue why there is Hamas to liberate Palestine. This is the issue that is gripping the world now. Jadi, the world must understand two different issues. It's not about whether Jews have a right to be there or not. No, they all belong there. They can all live there. That is the first issue, and the way forward is to coexist peacefully together. Why can't you live together? Kita semua sons and daughters of creation of God. Faham tak? Jadi kita boleh duduk sama, memakmurkan tempat tu, and everybody can make this world a better place. Tapi the act of that lah, you masuk, you commandeer, you take over dia punya rumah. This becomes the issue. This is an act of aggression. This is a illegal occupation. And UN rightfully recognizes benda-benda yang tak betul ni. The war crimes, the illegal occupation is there. It's recorded. Tapi US, even Europe, support doing that because to them, Palestinians are less than human beings. Macam binatang. So therefore, in order to create Israel and to make Jews datang balik, that is deemed as necessary, and they allow Israel, they weaponize Israel, they assist militarily and economically for Israel to do that, to expand into other people's homes yang dah ada kat situ. So these people dah there lah, they were there. But you take over apa yang dia ada. This is wrong at every level. This is wrong. You tak boleh take over. Imagine if your home, you have a home, and somebody kata, their ancestors live here, they come, they take that. A non-Malay can understand that very quickly. Imagine you ada rumah, you ada bungalow, swimming pool ke, ataupun you ada small apartment flat, you tak mampu, ataupun rumah kecil, you stay there. And then, some Malays yang kat mana-mana dunia ni come back and kata, ini dulu tanah Melayu. Naratif macam Mahathir naratif lah. Ini tanah Melayu. Tanah ni patut Malay punya. It's actually asal dia Malay reserve dulu. Dah tukar to white land. Because of that, tendang keluar. Mutu ke, Ramasamy ke, Acong ke. Keluar, get out of the house. You cakap banyak cakap dah. I kill you, I rape you, your women. I tendang you, I roboh your rumah, ataupun I build a new one, ataupun I stay in the existing home. Because ini tanah Melayu. Asal dia tanah Melayu. I have a right to be here. So, siapa deny Malays have a right to be in Malaysia? The non-Malays kata they were here, asal dia from dia punya forefathers, immigrants came here, tapi they were born here, then naturalized, they got to be here. So, semua agree. So, imagine people make video, kata the way forward is for Malays, Indians, Chinese to live together in Malaysia. So, apa salahnya? Kenapa non-Malays marah yang Melayu take over rumah dia and kick them out of their domicile, and they have to find another place to live and build a home baru ya. Boleh lah macam tu? Is that okay? So, two different issues kan? One is about living together peacefully. One is about some people taking other people's property. Remove them from their homes. That is a cause for war. Which non-Malay akan kata, okey lah, ini rumah ni, memang tempat ni tempat you dulu, okey lah, you take over lah, please masuk my house, I will move out my family, I will ship out my family immediately, I'll go to somewhere else yang you tak nak. Boleh kah? That's not going to happen. So, sama lah macam Palestine pun. They already have their home, they live there, berapa kurun dah dia duduk. Tapi tiba-tiba, European Jews datang balik to take over. These are the illegal Israeli settlers. This inflames, this starts the fight. And that fight escalates into war, genocide, bombings. Inilah beza dia. Jadi kalau any one of us, lepas ni kita tengok video semua, we should know now. We talk about living peacefully together. Yes, we are all in support for it. But as I said many times, many times, peace cannot exist in the realm of injustice. When there is no fairness, there can never be peace. Because for peace to exist, both parties, both sides, must feel appeased. Both sides must feel it is fair to each of them. They must feel that they are not inflicted with injustice. They do not feel that they are deprived of what they are entitled to. They must not also feel that they are benefiting for what they are not entitled to. Okay, so that is the requirement for peace. Tapi kalau tak ada that, they feel dia terkurang, dia dapat apa yang patut hak dia, they deprive of their hak, ataupun orang yang dapat lebih hak tu rasa dia untung, dia dapat benda yang dia tak patut dapat, that is unfair. And very rightfully, orang yang deprived, yang inflicted with injustice, unfairness, dia tak akan setuju, dia akan revolt, dia akan marah. Dia tak boleh happy, dia tak boleh kata, okey lah, I puas hati, I rela lah. No, because even kalau dia boleh maafkan apa yang berlaku, it continues to happen. Illegal occupation keep on happening. Israel is just expanding. They continue doing this on a daily basis, and they're squeezing the Palestinians to a corner. They take over the homes. So, any nation, any human being will revolt. They may even give up their life to fight for what they feel is right, to defend their rights. So, hope I have laid this matter into proper perspective, supaya orang understand this issue ni. Nobody is saying that, Jews have got no right to be there. Jews can live there, they were from there. That's where they came from. Mana dia datang pun? They come from that Middle East. Tapi they have no right to take over Palestinian homes yang dah build kat situ. Itu yang tak betul. But they have a right to be there. Carilah tanah mana-mana lain ke apa, build. You don't go and ambil tempat orang yang dah ada. Ada rumah, dah ada home situ. See, nampak tak mana jahat dia? So we will not allow Israel and the West to mask this whole issue as about, the Muslims don't want the Jews to live together with them. No. The Palestinians don't want the Jews to come and take over their homes. Bukan Jews to masuk dalam kata, come let's live together in the house pun. Tak. They want the Palestinians to get out. They want the home to themselves. Dia curi rumah tu. Okay, so kalau dah clear, senang lepas ni. Kita tengok all the other videos, whatever. We understand who's talking what. And you don't have to argue pada orang yang kata, Muslims, Christians and Jews should live together. I totally support that. Everybody should be in the Middle East and live together and not fight with each other. Tapi bagi balik apa yang dah dicuri and restore the position yang orang-orang yang dianiayai itu to what was status quo sebelum ni.
If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos.